Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Why did God create the female? In my last video, I talked about why God created the male. I asked the question to the males, why are you a male? What was in God's mind when he made you a male? In this video, my question is, why did God create the female? What did he have in mind when he created the female? And the reason I'm talking about this is that in the book of Matthew chapter 19, when a Pharisee asked Jesus himself if it was lawful for a man to divorce his wife or to put away his wife for any cause, Jesus did not answer yes or no. But he took them back to the foundation. He said, in the beginning, God created them male and female. I always glossed over that thing until the Lord opened my eyes to see that divorce is not the problem. It is just a symptom. The problem is the foundation. The problem of marriage are the two products that actually come together to form the institution of marriage. That is why I have talked about why God created a male. In this video, I'm going to let you see why did God create a female? What was in his mind when he made you a female? If you're a female watching this, what was in his mind when he created a female? If you're a male watching this, you need to understand that, because when you understand the reason for a thing, you will not abuse the thing. Stay tuned. Let's go to the Bible and start from the root. If you look at the book of Genesis chapter 2, verses 18, the Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." A female was God's idea. It was not man's desire. It is the Lord that saw that it was not good for the male to be alone. And he decided to make a species suitable, compatible for the male. If you look at the word alone, a lot of people have misunderstood this sentence. It is not good for the man to be alone. People see the word alone as it is not good for the man to be single, or it is not good that the man doesn't have a woman by his side. That has nothing to do with it. I'm going to open your eyes today to understand this sentence. And in order for you to understand it, you need to watch my other video where I was talking about why God created the male. If you go to Genesis chapter 1, there is a verse where God created the male and the female as mankind. The male and the female as mankind. And he put this male and female species in the man, in the male man. So everything that has to do with mankind was placed in the male man. So when God says it is not good for man to be alone, that alone means all in one. Please listen. It is not good for all the mankind, all the species, to be trapped in one body called the male. That's why God said that, no. I created them male and female, and all of them are trapped in one body. It is not good for all to be in one body. That is why he said it is not good for this man that I created to be all in one body as mankind. Please listen to that video. You will have a better understanding of what I'm saying, because right now it might sound like Greek to you. But you need to understand this as a male and as a female, so you understand why God separated the two from one body. So female, number one, a female was God's original idea. So let's continue to know why God made you a female. Let's look at Genesis chapter 2 and let's look at verse 21. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and while he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and then closed up the place with flesh. And then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man. If you see what a rib looks like, it just looks a little bit curved and straight like this. And from this rib, the Lord God began to form this beautiful being called a woman, a female. He began to mold her. He began to put things in places that will be suitable to bring about the purpose in his mind. He gave her the breast. He gave her the womb to be able to help the man to bring out mankind, to replenish the earth. Do you think this work is a simple work of one day? God took his time to make the female. And it was only after he had finished making the female, after he had finished making a suitable companion, then he brought her to Adam, the male. Female, God needs to mold you and prepare you for who he wants to hand you over to. And the preparation takes time. Watch my video on Woman, Stop Praying for a Husband. You see all the preparations that God needs to work on you as a female to make you a full female, to be able to hand you over to the male, as God handed over Eve to Adam. This takes time. And most times, it is us that makes it longer, because we do not know that we need to submit ourselves to God's hands, that he may mold you and make you suitable for who he wants to hand you over to. So most times, instead of us to pray to God to help us to be pliable in his hands, for him to mold you as a female, you start getting up by yourself and you hand over yourself to somebody there that you called a man. My dear, you're on your own. Because according to the standard of the Bible that we follow, if you're a Christian woman, whether you like it or not, you are God's idea, you're not your own. So God has to mold you. So your best thing to do is to start now and ask him to help you to be submissive to his hands, that he may mold you and make you a true female and make you ready and suitable for one of the best of his sons. Those are the 4 reasons or 3 reasons why you are a female. And you need to know this before you can be handed over to a male. You need to know this before you're complete enough to make a good marriage, a sustained marriage, or rather a sustainable marriage. I don't know whatever English we want to use, but all I know is that a marriage is as good as the female and the male. When a male knows why he's a male and the female knows why she's a female, and they both come together, that is the beginning of the foundation of a good marriage. I want to stop here on this video. In my next video, we are going to talk about the characteristics or the job description of the husband. What are you supposed to do as a husband? What are you supposed to do as a Christian male husband? Stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Remain blessed.